Good to see you.
Hey there, Revenants. Welcome back to Code Vein. Over the weekend, somebody in the comments was very sad and very put out. I guess you could say that they weren't able to get a one shot on Oliver here with Radiant Barrel because they didn't buy the DLC, and to kind of assure them and calm their nerves, that is a-okay and not a problem in the slightest, because um, we're able to shoot Oliver once and put him down anyways, regardless of whether you have DLC or not. So it still is a one shot on Oliver, but it's kind of just an order thing here of getting your gifts applied in a certain order to make sure that you have enough time to get over to the arena. So I mean this is the order here, and if we go for these things, then we just run in and shoot, and it's one shot. So one bullet for Oliver, and the show actually doesn't stop there. So this build is you know, kind of an obvious one from Queenslayer, from you know, Days Gone By and whatever. But you know, if folks don't know about it and they haven't seen it and they don't know orders, or they don't know you know, applications or different things, you know, how would you know to look for this or to build it? So you don't have to worry, you know, that just because you don't have Radiant Barrel, that doesn't mean on some of these bosses that you can't get one shots with bayonets, and doing just some little bitty shots here and there. And after your first time through the game, you will be able to have access to all the characters, and specifically Jack. So you're not missing out on anything if you've made it through the game more than one time, or at least one time. So if we run in here, we're able to take this build exactly as is what was from the previous shot. Okay, and port it directly here to Mr. Gilded Hunter himself, Miguel, and we can do the same thing here, and we can shoot him with one bullet and put him down. So it's very nice, indeed, that you can have kind of a one-shot build here, to go against you know, these folks, just to see if you don't have DLC, and you don't have DLC veils, and you don't have DLC weapons, and you don't have DLC um, gifts and blood codes and different things, can you still do some of these ridiculous shots and things? And the answer is absolutely yes, hands down yes, in a very big way, yes. So you're able to you know, take this different places and things, but it does have its limits, to be sure, and you're not able to just willy-nilly pick any boss at random and do this. I'm not going to take you there, but if you go against Nicola, it's actually like 3 or 4 bullets, depending on how you get your Ichor going, which is why you might need some Ichor concentrates here, just to make sure that you are able to apply different shots at different times. Okay, so we'll see just how we do here against somebody like the Butterfly. So we have 3 shots, and you'd have to go for some Ichor concentrates here in afterwards. Okay, and about halfway, so not too bad there. Okay, and you'd have to go for a couple extra shots here, um, but you can still take her down very quickly and easily, and within you know, the whole 10 Ichor limiting factor here. So if we go, I guess we can go take a look at Nicola. So a lot of these bosses, you know, just because of the fact that that you don't have Radiant Barrel, I mean, it's not as pleasing, and it's not as crowd destroying, you know, and big fanfare and everything. But the fact that you can still get, you know, a bayonet to be very, 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 very strong, regardless of, you know, whether you have DLC or not. A little bit of water there. It's really nice that that everyone can have access to this, because of the fact that nothing is gated by DLC or pre-orders or you know, any kind of other kinds of concepts like that. So you are able to freely, you know, apply this and use this whenever, wherever, just because of the fact that, you know, anyone and everyone can do it. And you know, I'm sure someone out there might have a different opinion on how to run these different codes and stuff, but this is just what I found for now to be very, very effective. So after the first shot, you apply an Ichor concentrate, and as long as he doesn't jump, oh, okay, that was the one I was not wanting. Yep, the jump is the issue, because you can either miss or you're locked into the animation, and he kills you in one hit. So that's exactly exactly the animation I did not want him to open up with. And of course, Code Vein knows how to push my buttons in all the wrong ways here to make me upset during each fight. So, you know, I ran this about, you know, 8-10 times earlier, and not once did he jump. But since you know, we're recording now, and that's his MO, is to just ruin my life. So yeah, he went for the jump. Okay, so if we go for these here, and this time hopefully he doesn't go for the jump. Okay. Let's pick up our haze. Alright. And let's back up here. There we go. Why are you jumping? You don't ever jump. Okay. And then we'll go for an Ichor concentrate. And we'll go for another one, I guess. And we'll go for a shot. And you can see that the amount of damage is just absolutely ridiculous. And so it's like 4 or 5 bullets, 3-4 bullets, whatever. But you can get around Nicola pretty easily, pretty swiftly and adeptly. But again, if he does the jump at the beginning, you're kind of locked in, and you're waiting around for him to plant himself and do something where you can have a good shot at him. So again, it's a Queenslayer build that's kind of obvious, I think. But in case you didn't think about it, or haven't built this before, or haven't used it, I would say definitely go for this if you're having a hard time with bosses and you've been through the game more than once or something, and you've got a couple of the blood codes and stuff that you can get all these gifts from. But shouldn't be too difficult to get them after your first run through. So, anyways, and on basic difficulty, this will absolutely wreck anything and everything in the game, hands down. No need to even think about it. Even at level 1, this would destroy anything. So it's a huge setup here. So anyways, don't feel bad that you don't have the DLC or the other pre-order gifts or anything, because you still have good power at your fingertips. So anyways, thank you all for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow.